So this is a continuous assessment for SPT 001198, and it is for their fitness testing. So the people being assessed with their first client is Alex Avadoff-Wallace. If you look up to the camera and raise your hand, Alex. He's the one wearing the green top. Then we've got Lance Penula at the back wearing the pink top. Lance, can you raise your hand? We've got Molly Heritage wearing the blue bib, if you can raise your hand. And we've got Morgan Webster wearing the orange bib at the front. The procedures that they're going to carry out today are height, weight, BMI, peak flow, body fat, and resting heart rate. They've got PAR-Q health forms with informed consent that they're going to give to their client, analyse the data, and they will mention data protection. This is their first filming, and there will then be films completing the assessments on the second person to meet the criteria. The criteria that we're looking to meet will be on the observation form that I will upload with the video. Off you go, guys, you're live. Guys, whilst you're starting off, I'll read out the criteria that you're looking to achieve. P2, prepare an appropriate health screening questionnaire. P3.1, devise and use appropriate health screening procedures for 2 contrasting individuals. So this is your first one. P4, safely administer and interpret different health monitoring results for 2 individuals. This is the first one. You need to describe the strengths and the weaknesses or areas for improvement from these scores that you do. Evaluate the health screening scores and compare them to the normative data, providing recommendations for future activities. And this is all for your first client. The guys who aren't being assessed, please feel free to look at your phones, look at the spec, look at the learning outcomes, and also look at the criteria that we discussed. So it's P2, P3, P4, and there's M1 and D1 on there as well, I believe, but feel free to look that up. If you look at learning outcome number 2, learning outcome number 2, and it was M2 and not M1 that they're aiming for. So by learning outcome number 2, you'll see the test that you can do. Communicate with the clients what you will do with the information that they're giving you.
So what you're going to do is you have a position to take your shoes off. Once we've read through this stays between just me and you. So what I'm going to do is I'll fold it up after we've gone through it and lock it away so it's completely safe. Is everything alright in there?
If you're waiting for one, move on to the next one. If you need to move the scales at all, Lance, then feel free to do so.
We're going to start with a blood pressure test. What you're going to do for this is on your artery. Right there. What you're going to do is you're going to put it so it's the tube there on that artery. And what it's going to do is it's going to tighten up on your arm. So you might feel a bit of needles or something like that in the bottom. But all that is that tightening up and then it's going to read your blood pressure. Okay? So I'm going to keep that away from me. So if you put 3 on. Blood pressure. So if it's 92, rest comfortably but tighten up so that it will take an extra position. Is that okay? Is that tight enough? Yeah. Your right arm's like flat as well. So I need to breathe deeply and make sure both feet are flat. Make sure your knees on the floor. And then you're ready. And make sure to breathe in. So, try and breathe deeply, close your eyes and control your breathing. Okay, so for the height, stand with your feet together in nice posture, and the back of your head just touching the top. And what we're going to do is I'm going to push this blue thing down to the crown of your head. And all you're going to do is bend down and come out just like that, and then I'm going to measure how high it is. So if you'd like to step in. Next of all, we're going to do blood pressure test. Now, I've used this before. Is you take a deep breath in and then you breathe out slowly. Next, and see if you stand up.